Hello friend, today we are going to discuss about the circular queue. First we see the basic concept of the circular queue, then we see how to implement the circular queue. A circular queue is very important data structure because of it can store the data in very practical way. The circular queue is a linear data structure. It follows FIFO principle, first in, first out. In circular queue, the last node is connected back to the first node to make a circle. The circular array list follow the first in, first out structure. First in, first out structure. So the element are added at the rear end and the element are deleted at the front end of the queue. In a circular queue, the first element is stored immediately after the last element, and if the last location of the queue is occupied, then the new element is inserted at the first memory location of the queue, implementing an array. So friend, here see this diagram. Here this is front side and this is rear side. We insert the element from the rear side and we delete the element from the front side. In the code below there are 4 parts. First 3 functions to implement 3 different operations like insert a node, delete a node and display a list. The fourth part is the main function. The first function check whether the queue is empty. Rear is at the last position of the queue or queue is full. If the queue is not full, add up the item. The second function check whether the list is empty, full or it has only one item. If any node exists, it will be deleted from the node in, first out order. The third function will be simply print all the element of the queue if exist. If not, then it will be say the queue is empty. So friend, see this program to implement the circular queue using array. Here first we include the header file, then define this max variable to 5. Here we declare the array CQARR of max. We pass the size max assigned to 5. We declare we declare two variable of integer type, front and rear. Front is assigned to -1 and rear is assigned to -1. Now begin of insert. How the insert function will be write down. So friend, we check the condition if the front equal to 0 and rear equal to max -1, then we say that the queue is overflow, or the front equal to rear plus 1. If this condition is true, then we say that the queue is overflow and we return from this function. And if the front equal to -1, then we assign 0 to front and 0 to rear. Otherwise, if the rear equal to max -1, then we assign rear to 0. Otherwise, rear is incremented by 1 and we assign CQARR of rear equal to item. That means we assign this item to that particular array CQARR. This is the how to insert the element into the circular queue. Now how to delete the element. Suppose if the front equal to -1, if the size of front equal to -1, then we say that the queue is underflow and return from this function. If printf element deleted from the queue is %d and CQ of front, and if the size of front equal to rear, then we assign front and rear both to -1. Otherwise, if the front equal to max -1, then we assign front to 0, or we assign front equal to front plus 1. This is the function to delete the element from the circular queue. Now next one is for display the element from the circular queue. So here we take two variable, front position equal to front, rear position equal to rear, and here front, if the front equal to -1, then we say that the queue is empty and return. Print queue element if the front position is less than rear position, while front position is less than equal to rear position, then print %d CQ ARR of front position and front position plus plus. Else, while front position is less than equal to max -1, then we also print the CQ ARR of front position and increment front pointer by 1. Here we assign front position to 0, and then while front position is less than equal to rear position, then we again print the CQ ARR of front position and we increment the size of front position by 1. This is the display function. Now in the main function, begin of the main function, here this is the menu driven program. So here we declare the choice and item. Here in the do while loop we use the menu. Printf, insert, delete, display and quit. Enter the choice %d %choice and we pass the choice to switch statement. Here case 1 for insertion of the queue, case 2 is for deletion, case 3 is for display, and case 4 is for exit, and default statement is wrong choice. Now and here while choice is not equal to 4 and return 0. This is your program. Now friend, we run this program on the online editor. Here I already typed this program here in the online editor. Suppose friend, I run that program. See here, I run this program. Wait some minute. It will ask that the circular queue, insert, delete, display and exit. Suppose I enter the first choice, insert. Suppose I insert the element 11 into the queue, circular queue. Then I insert again the another element 12 in the queue. Suppose I insert the other element into the queue 13. Now we display the element in the queue. I enter the choice 3. So it will be show that 11, 12 and 13 element are inserted into the circular queue. Again if I insert the element into the circular queue, suppose I enter the choice 1, then it will be ask me enter the number. Suppose I enter the number 14. Again I insert the element 1, insert the I again enter the choice 1 and insert the element 15. Now we see the message display element in the circular queue 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Suppose I delete the element from the queue. Suppose I delete the element, then I enter the choice 2. 11 is deleted. Suppose I insert the again element into the queue. Suppose I enter the 1 option, then I enter the number 11 and display the content of the circular queue. It will be show that 12, 13, 14, 15 and 11 at the last. 11 will be deleted in the deleted from the front side of the circular queue. Friend, I will told that the first element is stored immediately after the last element, and if the first element is deleted from the list, then it will be inserted at the last position. Again we insert the last position in the queue. So this is the concept of the circular queue. Hope you have to understand this program of circular queue. Please write down this program onto the notebook and debug this program. Debug means trace this program on the notebook. If you have any query, then ask me. Thank you friend.